Well, today I'm going to share with you guys how I made my red bell pepper inspired stuffed pitas. It's pretty easy. And first of all my produce today is courtesy of Farmer John at Lovedale Farms, which is a local pesticide-free farm here in Maryland. Okay, so you're first going to pick out your red bell peppers. Now, the thing you want to get is you want to make sure that your red peppers can stand up straight, because it just makes for a better presentation and it fits easier in the steamer basket, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the tops of each of your red bell peppers, okay? Alright, and then you're just going to get the insides out. Okay, get that mean, nasty core out there, and just get as much of the seeds out as possible, right? And throw that away. Okay. And then with the top, we're actually going to cut it up, because we don't want to waste any of our vegetable, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut it in little small cubes, okay? Really small. Alright, quick chop here. Okay, great. And then we're going to add it to a bowl, which I'm also going to be adding kale to, okay? This kale I also got from Farmer John, and it makes for a really good green because we're going to be steaming these, and kale does well with steaming, okay? So what we're going to do is I just like to break it off into small pieces with my hands. Okay, so we have some red bell pepper mixed in with the kale, and now I'm just going to add my Queen Goddess dressing. A Queen Goddess dressing serving is about 2 to 3 ounces, so that's what I'm going to add. Now, when I designed my Queen Goddess dressing, I designed it so that all you have to do is add 1 or 2 whole foods to make a complete meal. However, if you're a little hungrier, you could add a gluten-free grain like a quinoa and millet, or if you are a carnivore, I have no problem. You can add some hormone-free, cruelty-free little small chicken pieces here, but just make sure that it's already cooked, because we're just going to go ahead and steam it. Okay, so now I just like to go ahead and massage it with my hands. Again, because I'm the only one that's going to be eating this, and also it's a lot more toxic-free friendly rather than touching it with some metallic spoon. Alright, so what you do is massage a little bit, then you're going to take your red bell pepper and you're going to go ahead and stuff it. Now be generous with your stuffing. It's okay if it overfills a little bit, because what happens is your kale will wilt a little bit, so it's just fine. Alright. So go ahead, stuff this. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in our steamer basket, okay? Now what I do, sit it straight up. So all I do is I cook it for about a few minutes, and then I take it off the stove and then let it rest for a few more minutes. This way it's still being cooked a little bit, but we're retaining as much of the nutrients as possible. Okay, so when it's done, you should have, by the power of my awesomeness, I already have one made. You're going to have it so that it kind of bends a little bit, so it makes like a nice little pita. And this is just a really fun way to eat with your hands, because I love to eat with my hands, but it's a great traveling meal. It's a great if you're at the office. You can even eat it when you're in the car. The only thing I would suggest is it might have a little bit of juice, so you might want to have something to capture the juice. But besides that, it's just a really fun way and a very allergen-free and healthy way to eat. So enjoy.